Yeah, what up? We back with another edition of CT's RPT, Real Prison Talk with Wes. First off, I want to apologize. Tonight episode was kind of late. I was really supposed to have a good brother from MacDougal call in. My boy Sos, I spoke to him earlier, and we had it all arranged. He was supposed to call in at his 8 o'clock rec. But unfortunately, the one thing that you can't do in prison, the one thing that you shouldn't do is plan, because things is always subject to change, you know? So I'm pretty sure that maybe they went on lockdown for whatever reasons, or they just didn't let them out, or whatever happened. And I know he's probably gonna call me tomorrow and explain to me exactly what happened. I was there, so I know how shit is. And one of the reasons why my heart goes out to them dudes, because I lived in that environment, and it's a hectic environment. It's a hectic way to have to live, not knowing, you know. First of all, the man is in a level 4 facility, so it's not like the inmates that's in the dorm where they just use the phone when they want and run around. They got rec all day. Them level 4s is really, you in the cell the majority of the day. So I was in a gang block with Sos too. Luckily, he's not there anymore, you know what I mean? I applaud my brother for getting out of that struggle and making it to the struggle he's in. But he got a long road ahead of him, you know what I mean? Not to mention he got 45 years, you know? He's one of the kids, and you probably don't remember in my first episode, he's one of the kids I shouted out when I was saying, shout out to Sos. They hit my little nigga with that big 4 pound. Little bro got hit with 45 years. But now he got a little more freedom than he had when we was in the SRG, aka gang block. He'll probably come out once in the morning for rec, and then he'll come out once at night for rec. So you get 2 recs a day, and then unlike the gang block, he could come out and eat his meals. You know, you really don't come out at all in the gang block. We was literally in that cell for 23 hours a day. All our meals, you didn't come out to eat. So at least now, like breakfast, you come out, you get your train, you go back in your cell and eat. Breakfast is at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. But for lunch, you'll come out and you'll sit amongst the table with other fellow inmates, and you guys eat together. And for dinner also. And then if you someone like, I know he had a tierman job when I was there, so the tierman, they out a little bit more because they clean, you know, after lunch and after dinner. They'll be out there cleaning. These dudes are smart. They do their little cleaning real quick, and now they could chill, you know what I mean? They might sit down at the table and chill. It's just sad how little shit be important, you know what I mean? That little 40 minutes that they get out of the cell, that shit is something big, you know what I mean? They sit at the table, and then you got the dudes that don't got that be looking out their doors like wishing that they had that. Like, wish I could be out there for the 40 minutes. And I know it might sound crazy to somebody that never been in that environment, never been in that predicament, like, what the fuck is 40 minutes? But I guess it's just a situation that you have to live through it to understand it, you know what I mean? Because when you in the cell for hours a day, I don't understand. I can't really recall. I think it was 23 and 1 in the gang block, and I think it was 21. Might have been 21 hours, and where he's at now. So he's in the cell for about 21 hours. That 45 minutes when you looking out there and you see them dudes sitting at the table together, the tiermen, they don't mop their floor real quick so that they can sit at the table and chill. And then actually, I heard they changed it because I haven't been in MacDougal since 2018. But when I was in MacDougal, I know the tiermen were even allowed to use the phone. So I would be, they got, when you first come in, they got what's called the Green Mile for where orientation is at for new intake inmates. And the Green Mile tierman, if you worked if you worked as a tierman in the Green Mile, you were really able to use the phone after you cleaned up for that 45 minutes. And not only that, you had, because only one tier comes out for rec at a time. So if you was a tierman, you could come out with both tiers. So you really had 4 recs a day. And it's like I said, that's just more shit that if you ain't never lived through it, if you ain't never been there, you probably looking like, what the fuck is that? Like, but there's little shit like that that's really important to us. And I know it was important to him to do his show because this is a kid that got 45 years. And a lot of these dudes that I'm interviewing, these dudes got a lot of pain that they want to get up out of them, but they don't got no way to vent. They don't have no way to get it out, you know? Nobody's listening. So, shout out to Kyle's sister too, who said some real shit to me today. She said that I'm being a voice for him and for a lot of other people. And Ron, I can't remember his name. Somebody hit me up on my Instagram today, and I told him I would shout him out. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'll pull it up on my other phone right now. Because I'm a man of my word, and like I said, when I tell you I'll be reading my Instagram and I answer all my questions, Southside Ron G. And so shout out to Southside Ron G. Hit me up on my Instagram today, and he gave me a lot of words of encouragement. Told me to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Real niggas respect real shit. You know, real brothers respect real shit. So hopefully we could do the show with Sos tomorrow, and again, I apologize for not being able to do it tonight because I know it would have been a good one. The show we did last night with Dipset was epic. That was dope. Or Staff, I've just became aware that he doesn't want to be called Dipset anymore, so we're gonna call him Staff like he wishes to be called. It was dope. He got a lot of views. I'm getting a lot of love. He got a lot of love from his peoples. You know, I'm getting a lot of attention. And hopefully tomorrow we could get So's story up, you know, because I know he got a story. You don't just get 45 years and not have a story behind that, you know. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. That little subscribe button that I'm asking you to hit, it's not going to cost you a cent. It's the little red SUBSCRIBE that's right under the video. Just touch that. Show me some love by doing that. You can follow me on Instagram at wes.smith.129. And until next time, peace. You know, I got one more thing. I got a lot more good dudes coming through, you know what I mean? I don't lined up a lot of shit. I don't send some kites out, and I don't got responses. So my boy Poop, I believe he got 50 years or 55 years. Doesn't even matter between 50 and 55. He's going to be hitting me up, and we're going to do his story. My boy X, I was speaking to him today. Got a real powerful story behind him. We're going to do his story Wednesday. We're going to do Pook's story Tuesday. We're going to do X story Wednesday. So don't just, you know what I mean, don't just view. Subscribe to the show. I'm going to always make sure I get good content, the best of my ability. Make sure I get y'all good shit. And follow me on Instagram, you know, again, wes.smith.129. And until next time, peace.